All right, guys. Very special episode. We're getting close, AJ. We're getting real close. This show is creeping up quick. Um, I mean, it really no introduction needed. Oscar Bonilla, eight-time champion now, whatever it is now. This dude's got belts. He's got. I mean, you got to have a whole room for belts right now. Crazy. Oscar, my
That's the
man.
goal. That's the goal.
How's things going, my
Racking them
friend?
up.
How's camp?
Everything's good, man. Getting ready, motivated, happy, excited. Can't wait. Can't
Love
wait.
it. Love it.
How's the training camp going?
It's going. It's going. Come on. Who's my trainer? Yeah, nah, it's going great. It's going really good. A lot of sparring, a lot of floor work, everything, a little bit of everything.
So for the people who don't know who you are, let them know a little something, something.
The
Who
people that don't
are
know
you?
who doesn't know who I am.
That's what I'm
You
saying.
never know. You never know. Just throw it out there. Your name, what you do, where you're
Oscar
at this
Bonilla,
stage in your
140
career.
pound champ. Um, I mean, I'm collecting belts. I said it once before, and I continue to keep that in mind. That's it.
So where did boxing start for you?
Where did boxing start for me?
What
Well, I mean,
age? How'd you get into it? Where were you when you started?
um, I was 9 years old, New York. I was still living in New York. Yonkers. I'm originally from Yonkers, New York, and I moved out here when I was 15, 16, around there, and just never stopped. I met Louis Rosa. That's who trains me now. I'm still with him. 2 decades later, I'm still with him.
Now, congrats
So
to Coach Rosa. He just picked up a new side gig. What is it? President of
Of USA Boxing.
I mean,
yeah.
just the quick side gig. That's all. Love it, man. I mean, he's a legend. He's an
Very,
absolute great.
very deserving man.
Yep, no doubt. So congrats to him.
He
So
knows what he's doing.
you picked up boxing. Obviously, you did well in the amateurs. And at what point in your amateur career did it hit you that like I could do this as a pro?
Well, I always wanted to go pro before 21. Like that was
Okay.
my goal, and I did. Um, we got a little. I got a little scared because I never forget this, and till this day, Lewis still mentions this when he talks to other fighters. He uses me as an example, and I don't mind. But when I did my pro debut, June 2011, I was supposed to go. I turned 21 July, so a month after I turned 21. My goal was to turn pro before 21. I fractured I think it was my right ankle, and I fought like that my pro debut
Oh
with a
shit.
fractured ankle, and everyone knows it's no bullshit. Everyone knows it's true. Lewis can even tell you, I fought with a fractured ankle my pro debut fight with a guy that was like 2-1 or 1-2, something like that. But yeah, I mean, had more experience than me. It was my first time in the boxing ring with no headgear, small gloves, no shirt. So, and with a messed up ankle, well, it worked out though.
That's crazy. That's
Yep.
that's some
So that's
Terrell Owens shit.
so if people didn't know, the warrior's always been in me.
Was that
So
the last time in Springfield? What was it? The patella? Is that what you
it's
had?
it. Oh yeah, the patella tendon on my left knee.
You fought on that
Um.
too. That was injured. I mean,
Yep.
he
how
couldn't
do you
move.
get
He could
over
only
that
he could
threshold?
he could only come forward.
well, well, I as promised, um, I'm gonna show the boxing skills as well. So you'll see.
So this
So
fight,
I
you're telling me and Mike right now that You not coming forward this fight? Is that what you're saying?
Oh, I'm telling you, Mike, right now that I'm gonna have fun this fight.
All right.
That's what I'm telling y'all. The warrior is in me, and everybody knows.
Are we
But
gonna still see?
I could also box.
Are we gonna see that same level of excitement and dog?
Of course, come on. You're always gonna
That's
see
an
that.
ask. That's asking. You know, when guys box, they like to be a little bit pretty. I didn't know if you was gonna bring out, the dog when you're boxing.
No. I gotta bring that out. That's just part of me. That's who I am. You know. But I do know how to use the ring. So I'm gonna have to.
I think you've been stealing Mike's heart. Mike loves that style of fighting.
I'm telling you, well, I mean, I'm calling it the new Wilfredo. And it's really, I mean, that last fight, it's just nonstop throwing. That's what I want to see when I go to, you know what I mean? Like, besides the fact that you're crushing everybody.
I would say
it's entertaining.
What has it been? It's been like 2 fights now in a row that you haven't been a fully 100%.
Mm-hmm.
And he's still doing his thing.
As promised, right?
100%.
That's it.
Indeed. So, you walk out with a special guest.
Always, he's with me right now.
This special guest has become a fan favorite. Like, people are like clipping and recording your walkout, and then when you walk by, they're not even like going to you when you walk by. It's like zoomed in on him.
He's with me right now. So he's with me right now. Look at him right here. Look at him right here. Go look, Look at him right here.
The best.
Absolutely the best. Mascot.
This is Gordo.
He's playing. Walkout. hey, he's showing more energy right now than when I see him in person. Where every time I see him in person, he's chilling. He's
like that. He's just, he shows all the energy in the house, and then when we're out there, he knows how to behave. He's a good kid.
So what inspired you to start doing that? Like, yo, I'm gonna walk out with my dog. Not only am I gonna walk out with my dog, I'm gonna put him in a car and drive him out.
Yeah, you know why I do that though? Because I don't know if you remember, AJ, the first time that I brought him out, I guess he got nervous with the crowd and he just froze on my way out. And I was like, I can't be having this. So I bought him a car. So now he comes out of his car. See, I was thinking of getting him another car because I don't want him to have the same car all the fight. So he'll probably have a different car. We'll see.
That's crazy.
That's
awesome. But I went and I got him a $500 car. And he knows it's his. He knows that's his car. That's the funny part.
So what do you say we can expect? Because you're now what, 33?
Mm-hmm.
What could you say that we could expect from you moving forward for the rest of your time in the sport? What are you looking to achieve for the rest of the time you have left in this sport?
Well, I mean, I feel like I'm on the right path now. I wish I would have did this when I was 25 years old. I would have probably been on a whole different level right now. But everything happens for a reason. So I'm not questioning timing. I'm just going with it. I'm enjoying every moment I get, every opportunity. I'm taking advantage of it.
That's the other great part about your fights. You look like you enjoy being in the ring. I mean, I've caught you.
Oh, I love it.
And dancing out there. I mean, it's great. It's great. It's very comparable to Wilfredo. And I better not say too much because I heard he's coming back. But I don't.
I know he's
coming. I know he's coming back.
He's been teasing and hinting at a comeback. I'm like, is he serious or is he just talking about it?
Nah, he is. He's coming back.
Oh, he reminds me of Brett Favre, bro. Like he just loves.
You know what it is yeah, he loves fighting, but you know what it is because so it's like an advantage. Like, you know how the age is sometimes a disadvantage. For him, it's a little bit of an advantage because he turned pro so late. He's not, for example, he's not a 1999 Honda with 300,000 miles. he's like a 1999 Honda with like 50,000 miles because
Like,
he didn't he didn't start boxing amateur until he was older. He didn't start boxing pro until he was even older than that. So it's not like he has years and years and years of abuse on his body, you know?
Well, that's the good thing for him.
yeah.
What so talk about a little bit about you had your career for a little bit and then you weren't fighting for a little bit and then you were inspired to come back into boxing. Talk a little bit about that.
Well, I mean, I never really walked out of the sport. I just had, I made bad decisions, bad choices, and as many people know, I was suspended for a while. I went to jail. Um, I switched up my life. I'm not the same person. And then this tragic loss that we had in my family, as people know, I lost my little brother, my only brother, and his dreams was to be champion. And he always used to promise my mom that he was gonna make sure that she had a better life, and that just it stood by me. So I could hear him saying it. So I keep doing what I do, but not just for me now. I got to do it for him. So now it's there's a reason. It's more than just I do it because I love it. I don't do it because I need it. I don't need to box. I just want to put that out there. I don't need to box. I do it because I love the sport. I
And
I don't go to the gym for a couple of days and my body starts like, what are you doing? Like, you gotta go. And that's now, because back then I didn't care. I was out there. I didn't care what if I went to the gym, I went. If I didn't go, I didn't go. But now it's different. Now that I'm older, I'm more mature. Now, like I know that that's like part of my life. So it's different.
so it's hard to beat one of you. Now whoever's fighting you is fighting two of you.
Yeah.
Cause I mean, I'm not even gonna lie, from that very first time you fought for me, yeah, the crowd, you feel the crowd, but like there was something about the song, the walkout song, and then seeing the big picture of your brother, and then it was like it felt like his energy was, and I didn't even know him. Like I knew who he was, but I didn't know him, and I felt like he was there. It was I don't know if you felt the same way that first show in Webster, Mike, when he walked out with that picture. It was almost like wow.
It
And
was
then there's a
eerie.
crazy picture. A photographer took a picture. It was of Oscar fighting in the ring, and coincidentally, right behind, like perfectly centered, you could
Mhm.
see the picture of his brother, and it's like, wow, like he really got his back in there.
Yep. Yeah, it
Yeah.
was surreal. It was definitely surreal. I'll never forget that. That Webster show was great. Who's that? Seth Baszler you fought there? Is
Yep,
that who
yep,
it
yep,
was?
yep, yep. That was his Oscar. That was your first fight in how long? How long was
Um,
the
3 years, I think. Two,
3 years?
3 years. I don't know. It was a while. Yeah.
I
So
don't know.
so
I guess
now as you know, there's two of us.
I guess you know spring chicken, but you've gotten better every fight in my eyes. I think. I mean, it's so
I mean,
tough.
that's the whole that's the purpose, Like if I'm a fighter that's not gonna get better every fight, then I'm in the wrong sport.
Right.
You're supposed to get better every fight.
Right.
That's what we do. That's what we train for.
And I told him too, him winning all these belts kind of makes it harder on him because there's a lot of guys who know so he's trying to make it to a world championship level, but there's a lot of guys that know that they're never going to get there. So they know that the regional and the New England and the national titles are as far as they're going to get. And I tell them, I'm like, it don't matter who it is. These opponents are going to fight you like if you're the WBA or WBC world champion because you got what they want. So every fight ends up being a war, not only because of his heart and his style, but those guys want that strat.
Of course.
You see them talking spicy on the social media, like they're really
Yeah.
hyped for it.
Yep.
It's true.
But that's what I think that's what helps with the conditioning and getting the ring rust off and getting the mechanics getting better every show is that you have guys that genuinely want to beat you, not just there for a paycheck.
No, that's good. It's good on my end because I know a lot of fighters that fought a lot of people like that. They were just there for a paycheck. In my case, I fight all these guys that people might think, oh, he's a bum or he's gonna beat him quick, he's gonna knock him out. But I know that these guys train for me. I know they do. And
How
styles
about
make
this?
fights.
I didn't even make it out the ring after Oscar's last fight. After Oscar's last fight, I'm at the top of the stairs in the corner, and this guy walks up to me and says, "I want to fight him next." It was a fighter that fought that night. A fighter that fought that night walked up to me and said, "I want to fight." And I looked and I said, "Oh, Oscar? Yeah, I fight him next." I'm like, "All right, consider it done. You just made my job easy."
Yep.
Let's go.
He did.
So I mean, don't blink for this fight just because a guy he's asking for the fight, he clearly thinks there's something there that he's gonna win. He's gonna try to win. He's gonna try to dethrone Oscar, and then Oscar's who he is. So that's not gonna happen. That's over his dead body is Oscar's mindset. So that's what creates those great fights.
And he looked at. I remember AJ told me, "Oh, this guy wants to fight you." And I was like, "Let's do it." I didn't even see him, to be honest. I just heard him say, "This guy wants to fight you." And I was like, "Let's do it."
Oscar's like,
I'm
"Yeah,
so
whatever."
serious. I was like, "Whatever, let's do it." I didn't even see who the guy was. So after that, AJ sent me his name or whatever. I was like, "Oh, him," but I didn't even see him fight.
That's
So this
hilarious.
day, AJ told me that he fought on the card. I remember that he fought because he fought Carlos, right?
Yeah.
And
yeah.
but I didn't see that. I didn't see that fight. I didn't watch that fight.
You
AJ told me that.
miss a lot of fights because you're always like co-main event or right before the co-main event, so you miss a lot of the earlier fights.
It's all right. It's cool.
We gotta find a way. We gotta find a way to put a TV in the locker room
So he knows how I fight. I don't know how he fights, but it's gonna be exciting because he thinks that he's gonna fight the same guy that fought November 18th. It's not the same guy.
Now what
So
happens?
he's seen something.
What happens if he comes out there and he's just slugging, trying to take your head off? He's coming. He's bringing it.
I mean, I'm expecting that, to be honest. I'm expecting him to come out and try to take my head off. But that's why we train, right? That's why we train. That's why we use the ring. That's why we box. We gotta use our heads. And I'm not gonna go crazy because I know he comes in shape. I know this guy comes in shape. I know he does. So I'm not gonna go crazy. I'm gonna show that side that you haven't seen yet. That many hasn't seen yet. I know my trainer and my teammates have seen it. They've seen me box, but
body shots
everybody
break
else
those
hasn't.
kind of guys down, and you're a perfect
yeah.
body puncher.
That's my punch. That's my favorite punch.
So you got anyone? We'll start off locally. You got anyone on the hit list? Who's on
To
the
be
hit
honest,
list?
at this point, it don't even matter anymore. That you asked me this when I first fought for you, and I was like, I ain't even gonna say nothing. Nah, that's not me. I don't talk because I'm like that. I don't like to talk about other fighters. I respect fighters. If you're in there, you deserve to be respected. But at this point, it don't even matter, AJ.
But
who do you
here's
want
what
me
I'm
to
gonna
fight?
say. Here's what I'm gonna say. I respect it. The humbleness is great. Unfortunately, right now we're in a day and age where closed mouths don't get fed. Like the humbleness is great as a person, but sometimes, and I can respect you just because I want to fight you doesn't mean I don't respect you. It just means you got something I want, or you're in the way of what I want. We're in the hurt business. But the perfect example I give is everyone saw that video of Jermaine walking up to Teofimo Lopez at another fight. It wasn't even their fight. At another fight, walking up to him, yo, you gonna give me my lick back? We gonna get in there? What's up? You see I'm ready, I'm in shape, lift up the shirt. What's up?
Oh yeah, I see that video.
That turned into them actually fighting. They're fighting in a few days in Vegas. Closed mouths don't get, if he don't walk up to him, and if that clip is not recorded, he probably doesn't get that fight.
You're right. You're right. But I mean, I don't know, to be honest. It just, like I said, it really doesn't matter. At this point, it doesn't matter anymore.
You don't have your eye on anyone. You're playing with me, bro, because I know even when I was fighting as an amateur, there was dudes that I was like, you know what? I either know I'm gonna see him in a tournament or I want him in a tournament. Like there was always like, I got my eye on this one. I got my eye on this. Like I'll give you an example. And we never ended up fighting, but I always had my eye on him just because, and I'm not scared of anyone, but I knew he was a bad motherfucker. He was a bad, bad, bad boy. And I knew no matter what tournament I went to, he was going to be there. I was either going to get him in the first round, the second round, or the finals. Was Zach Ramsey. When I was fighting in the amateurs, that was a bad, bad boy. And I always had my eye on him because I always had a feeling, yo, we're going to end up fighting at one of these tournaments. We never met up. We never got to fight. But I damn sure had my eye on him. Not because I wanted to fight him, just because I knew we would meet up eventually because he was walking through tournaments locally around here.
AJ, did you just call somebody out? Did you just call him out?
Wait, I didn't call him out. I didn't call him. I was giving like Oscar humbly, respectfully knew that we was gonna have to see each other one day.
All right, so there's a couple of people that I would love to share the ring with, but I just can't throw the names out there. You know why? Because right now I'm focused on one guy, and it's the guy that I'm gonna fight soon. That's it. I ain't worried about anybody else. I'm worried about who I'm gonna fight the 23rd. That's it. After I get rid of him, then we'll focus on someone else.
Oscar Bonilla check right there. That was that answer right there. That was what.
Very political answer, right?
Yeah. I don't know. We know it's going to be violence. It's going to be nothing but violence when you get there. You can have crazy ass Coach Rosa in the corner screaming. I'm not going to have a clue what you guys are saying because it's going to be in Spanish. But I know you're going to be working somebody.
I love it. I love to see it. Like sometimes, Coach is real animated in the corner. Like sometimes when he's telling him like the way Coach bent over and throw the uppercut is like he's really in there. He's like, yeah, come on, throw it. Like, and I'm just like, oh, well, I love to see him in the corner.
There's a 98% chance that he's coming down in work boots. I think that's what Vegas has said right now. You know,
98% chance he's coming in work boots.
Yep, there's no doubt.
He got different styles. I don't know. We'll see, because in the gym he got boxing shoes on. So see, he's full of surprises. You never know.
You know what?
He's ready to rock.
I want to see him come. I want to see him come dressed in like a suit with a feather hat with one of those what are they, Fundora hats with a little feather in it.
I think I've seen Lou just like that maybe once or twice. That's it. Just once or two times.
Is all business.
If I'm not mistaken. All like suited up, like real. He's always, he always looks sharp, but like with the suit, with like real, like he looked like a lawyer type of thing.
Yeah, he gives me like OG.
Twice.
He gives me like he has a certain swag to him. Like, and I know he's like a very humble, religious, real good guy, but he gives me like OG mafioso vibes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, don't play. You can't play with him.
He got a swag to him that just like you know that man is business.
Oh yeah, he is. He know, and everybody knows. He's just he's a changed man. But
hey, sometimes change is good.
Yeah, it is.
Yep.
But nobody can fool him though.
Man. He's a changed man. I might be a changed man. I don't know. I'm still debating.
I don't know. The phone's gonna be ringing after this show, bro. I don't know even who this Ramses guy is, but I let's go. He's been called out. AJ's back. I already have that promo made.
That's crazy.
Oh man.
So we're in the beginning of the new year, February 1st. So you're fighting February 23rd. You may have another fight in April. And then, you come out of that April fight healthy, God willing, and you're good. Now we're looking at May. So we're looking at a very busy year. Oh, and I just got a call for you yesterday for March.
Look at that.
But we're not doing March because the rest is just as important as staying active. To fight February, March, April, and May is crazy. So we're going to rest in March. We're going to fight February, rest in March, maybe fight in Puerto Rico in April. And then RPE's back in May. Tentative date to be announced.
Okay.
So we're looking to stay busy this year. What are some things you want to accomplish this year?
Well, I only have 3 belts, so I need more.
Let's go.
I want them all. Yeah,
You got any belts in
just,
mind? You got any sanctioning bodies in mind?
I'm collecting them. It don't even matter.
Give them to me all. I want all of them.
Yep. So it is what it is. Whatever comes my way, we gonna be there.
What do you think about? So you have the New England.
Yep.
And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, the guy that you fought had the Massachusetts, which means the Massachusetts should be vacant right now because you beat, I think Nathan Balakin won that Massachusetts title. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure he did, which means it's vacant. So that title's up for grabs. I'm thinking we gotta unify at some point. We gotta unify. We gotta find somebody who's holding one of these local straps and tell them
take it
to
from
come.
them. Yeah.
Tell them to come see us.
Yeah, I agree.
I like that. I like that idea.
They can, you know how they say there can only be one rooster. There could be a lot of hens, but there can only be one rooster.
Yes, sir.
In New England there can only be one 140-pound rooster around here. That's Oscar. So
like
if you got a strap, it's got to get taken.
Yeah, I agree.
Mike, you got anything for him?
I'm ready, man.
Mike, you're real quiet today. What's up?
It's been I recorded a game tonight. I edited all day. I've been staring at a computer screen all day. I'm just getting off the flu, whatever everybody's getting down. So
Oof.
Yeah, it's going around. Yeah.
it's been crazy.
Yeah, I need to tell my fighters at this stage in the game, wrap yourselves in some bubble wrap. Don't be around people. Because,
Yeah.
no, for real. There's like, you know what's crazy is I know people like who got sick like at the same time, and they have the same symptoms, but they were all diagnosed with something different.
Yeah.
Like I have two coworkers that got sick at the same, like they got each other sick type thing. They were both coughing, sniffles, but one ended up with like a diagnosis of like acute bronchitis, and the other one got diagnosed with like a head cold. But they had the same shit. Like it was crazy. I'm like, whatever's going around is not friendly right now.
Whatever, it's a government.
Yeah, but there's
God damn it.
definitely something going around.
Hopefully, everyone's immune systems is boosted right now. Mike should be good because he just came off the flu.
Yeah.
So you're good for like
Yeah,
another
you're good.
year.
It always happens, man. You know what it is? It's when it fluctuates the warm weather. As soon as that happens.
Well, at least it happened to you. At least it happened to you now, and it didn't happen to you fight week.
No doubt.
At least you know there's nothing that could get you sick between now and fight week.
AJ, I'm not even near wood. I can't even find wood to knock on right now, man. That was
I got
a
you.
jinx right there.
I got you. I'll go knock on wood. Actually, you know what? My island right here.
So AJ, you haven't gotten sick?
Yo, tate quieto.
It's just a question because everybody else is sick, you know.
Actually, you know what's crazy? So no, I haven't gotten like flu or like COVID or not like that, but like maybe like 2 or 3 weeks ago, out of nowhere. I haven't had this since I was in like middle school. I got strep throat.
Yeah.
And
Don't
you know what's
mess with
crazy
that
is?
no more.
You know what's crazy is whatever version or variant of strep throat that I got, I felt like I had the flu, but I didn't have a fever and I wasn't coughing. But like I had the muscle aches, the body aches, the fatigue, my throat, like anytime I swallowed, felt like I was swallowing sandpaper. It was terrible. And the nurse who did the test on me said that she had it a couple weeks prior, and she said that it kicked her ass more than COVID did. So I was like, wow, I never, because I was like, damn, I don't know if it's because I'm older. I was like, well, I don't remember strep throat being this bad.
You know what happened? I went on the bus with the South High girls team to Drake it, and those kids are just dirty. They have germs. They all that. It's the only contact I have around kids. So it's like, the minute I'm around anything like that. Same thing. Diego got sick too. Same timeline. Same exact timeline. But it's the government, man.
Well,
You know it's the
well,
government.
Mike, I don't know if you didn't know. About the AJ knew because I told him. So the last fight, I actually woke up sick. Fight day.
Ugh.
you,
How? I was like,
you
I was
didn't
like,
know that. You didn't know that. Now you know. Yeah, I woke up sick. Fight day, and that we was there already. We were gonna fight. I wasn't gonna tell AJ, I'm sick. I can't fight now. Forget that. We're fighting. And yeah, I fought with a clogged up nose. I couldn't breathe right. My head was pounding. I fought sick.
ugh.
I tell you what, I love phone calls from Oscar when there's no fights going on. When there's fights going on, I dread them. I never know what I'm gonna hear on the other line. I'm like,
But
fuck.
I mean, it was just one time. That's it. But see, this last time I was sick and I didn't. We were still in there. We still fought. When I fought what's his name? The white boy.
Oh, Nathan Balakin.
Yeah, when I fought Nathan, I fought with a tear in my patella tendon, and I fought like that. And it's facts. I got paperwork to prove it. I got a tear in my patella tendon. Like I wasn't bullshitting. So, but yeah, once the bell rings, it rings.
I was calling him. I'm like, yo, how's the knee? How's the knee? Yo, stop
Yeah.
playing with me. What's going on?
He's
like,
like,
I'm
did you
good.
run?
I'm
like,
good. Don't worry. Don't
he's
worry.
like,
I
are you
got
running?
you.
I'm like, I can't run. So I fought that Balagan fight without running. Just putting it out there, just
I
in
remember you
case
saying
some
that.
people didn't know.
I remember you saying
I
that.
fought, and to this day, Lewis still says that too. He's like he's the first fighter I've ever trained in my life that fought a pro fight without running. That was me. I did it.
That's crazy.
Let's
But
not do that
like
no more.
AG said, there's two of us now, so
We're not
nah.
gonna do that no more though.
No. We can't. We can't.
We gotta step up the training. As the fight's getting tougher, we gotta step it up every time.
Yeah.
I'm excited. February 23rd, AIC Springfield. We're trying to get a good crowd in there. Trying to get a good crowd in there.
Not
We
a
got
bad
good
seat
fights.
in the whole place.
Yeah, no bad seats there, honestly.
For real, everything, every spot in that place is nice.
Yep.
You can see from everywhere.
Yeah, literally. I mean, even the general admission seats, they're not like general admission.
Yeah.
Like general admission seats there would be like ringside at Madison Square Garden.
Yep.
Yeah, no, everything is nice in there. Everything, the whole setup is big, it's spacious.
We're
There's
waiting for
room.
Oscar to get us into Connecticut.
I know. That's true. So as we spoke before, after this month, after February, because that was supposedly what they were talking about over here in the state. After February, then we could start talking about throwing a show over here in my city, Bridgeport. So it'll be the
Connecticut
first
needs
time.
action. Connecticut needs action. There's too many good gyms, too many good trainers, too many good fighters for Connecticut to not be having no action. And it's simply just because it's because of the commission. That's just what it comes down to. The fees are too much. It doesn't make sense that Massachusetts, Rhode Island, Maine, even New York, they all get action. Connecticut gets no action. It's because it's unreasonable.
Yeah, that sucks.
They're the only New England state that gets no boxing action.
Terrible, and so much talent.
So much talent. It's crazy.
A lot of
You guys have
talent.
a ton of fun. Imagine a Connecticut show that has a Richard Rivera, a Oscar Bonilla, a William Foster, a Charles Foster, an Elvis Figueroa, Omar Bordoy. I mean, the list can just go and go. I mean, you got Fernley Felice now, Felix Pereira, Jeffrey Torres, Nathan Martinez. Like that would be a stellar sellout show.
Yeah, it definitely would.
It would be a sellout show, but sounds got to change over there. We need to tell Coach Rosa to get off USA Boxing and become part of the Pro Commission in Connecticut. Change some things around.
I don't
What
know.
is it? Is it? Are they tough? The commission is it? Is it
Not
money?
only is it
Are they
not
greedy?
only is it tough. So not only is it tough, like in Connecticut, you can't fight. They got like a 3-loss rule. Can't fight with like 3 losses in a row.
Really? I thought it was like 6 losses, something like that.
It's 3.
Oh wow.
And then what?
So you could be 10-20. As long as you don't have 3 losses in a row, they'll let you fight. I mean, depending who it is, you know. But they were strict. Like when I matched up my first show at the Xfinity Theater over there, I mean, he was going deep into it. He was looking at people's amateur backgrounds. He was like, I mean, I remember a 2-0 guy and like a 1-1 guy got turned down. Like, in what state does a 2-0 guy and a 1-1 guy get turned down? That's kind of crazy.
It is. But he's not the commissioner no more, right?
No, but it's from my understanding, it's still the state troopers.
Oh.
And you got to pay them their like triple time and a half. Like, essentially, it's $15,000 just to step foot into Connecticut. That doesn't count what the venue costs. That doesn't count paying the fighters, paying the opponents, paying all your other fees. Getting a venue, you're $15,000 in the hole just to step foot in there.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
But we're gonna make it happen.
But you would think,
gotta make it happen.
You would think after all this time that they would be like, oh, you know what? Like, we're not making no money from the boxing side of things. There's a lot of promoters. People probably start doing shows over here. Let's rethink our fee. But it is what it is. We on to February 23rd. Exciting night, Springfield, Massachusetts at AIC. You got any sponsors, any people, anyone you want to shout out, Oscar?
Not really. I mean, you guys, you of course, always. I'm always thanking you and appreciating you, what you do, Mike. I always put my own business on my clothes because, like I said, I choose to do this. I don't need to do this. I have a business. And not really. I mean, I got people that I
shout your
I
business
support.
out. Say it. Say it with your chest.
My business is called Bonilla Transport. So what we do is it's a tow company, and we work on cars as well. So I'm always doing something.
I seen you out there moving that white gold too. Moving that snow, plowing.
Oh yeah, no, that was that. No, that wasn't me. Well, I do have a truck with a plow. I just don't.
I was
I
gonna
don't. I
say,
don't. I don't
I
like.
thought I saw you out there with that. You
No,
wouldn't
I
give me
was
that.
there. I was there. I was, but it wasn't. It wasn't my contract. It's actually William. He was my I consider him like a little brother to me now. He was my brother's best friend, and he very knowledgeable kid. You know who he is, AJ. The
Yeah.
kid with the long hair, Will. So he has a business. He has a plowing business, and he does landscaping in the summer. So
Oh, okay.
yeah, that's his business. So I was with him that day. I went with him. I took the ride with him. And he went over there to plow, and I was just sitting in the car.
Nice. These poor guys that plow, man. It don't snow anymore. It snows
I
a couple
know that.
times a year. It's
Yeah, but then you get that one snowstorm that's freaking 20 inches.
Yeah, but when? When was the last time that it snowed like that?
right. What
You
do we
know?
got? We got
It's
a foot one time this year. It was gone in 2 days. It's crazy.
yeah, the
Things
weather
are
is
different.
crazy.
Things are
That is
different.
crazy.
I'll say it again. The government, man, they're doing all sorts of crazy shit. They're doing.
I know the snow doesn't even melt the same way anymore.
No, yeah, nothing. But
But it
yeah,
snows more over there, right? In Mass.
Oh hell yeah. Especially
Yeah,
where
than
I
over
live.
here in Connecticut. Because over here in
Hell
Connecticut,
yeah.
we haven't had nothing.
It's
None at all.
brutal over here.
That day that we was out there plowing, the reason why we was out there is because it was a gas station and it needs to be clean like all time.
It's
But we
it's
didn't even need to plow. We could just
it's
blow it
it's
with a blower. That's
truthfully
it.
it's truthfully brutal. In this part of Massachusetts, it's brutal.
I remember I
Like,
went over there one time. Remember, AJ, I went to the building where you live,
oh
and
yeah,
it
yeah.
was a lot of snow over there.
Yeah, we one snowstorm, we had like 15 and a half, 16 inches in one
Wow.
snowstorm. And that was like fairly recently.
they used to be like nothing back in the day, man. They used to be like nothing for some weird reason. I don't know. These kids get days off because it's too cold now, man. We're like
Yeah,
before the
you're
snow,
right.
there was the chance we were still going to school if we were shoveled quick enough. like,
That is
oh,
true. That is true. Imagine, oh man. Imagine what like today's generation, like when they don't go to school because it's too cold. Like imagine if they like expect. I remember walking to school one time and snow that was like, I mean, obviously I was shorter at the time. I'm in like elementary school, but like the snow was at my knees.
yeah,
It's true.
yeah,
It's true.
yeah.
I remember that. I remember those days like that.
I'm
You're
like,
absolutely right.
damn. But you
Not
know,
the same as these kids nowadays, but
the times have officially changed.
that's the truth.
Definitely. Yeah, they have it. You're right. The other day, my daughter, they canceled schools over here because you're absolutely right. It was too cold. So I was like, wow. But it is what it is.
yep, yep.
It's different. It's different.
All right. Well, we'll wrap it up. Thank you, Oscar, for coming on. I'm looking forward to seeing you in shape, on weight, February 23rd.
We always in shape, man.
Healthy, good knee, good.
Good knee, good health.
Yep. Let's go. Let's go.
That's it.
I'm sure we're gonna see the same Savage.
Oh yeah.
Still laughing at people, taunting people, crushing people. I love it. Nonstop.
I gave I gave AJ my word. I told him I was gonna show him a different side of me.
Yeah, he told me that he's gonna switch it up this fight.
Yep.
Let's go.
I have to.
Let's
I
go.
I
have to.
agree with you. I say if you switch it up and it's working, fine. If you switch it up and it's not really working or the fight is going tougher than predicted, then you go straight back dog time.
Yeah. That's the plan.
One thing that your last fight, I was talking about that a punch counter. How many punches were thrown? So maybe that's something I'll do this fight. Like, cause
Oscar, at least he's got to be on average anywhere between like 80 and 100 around.
I gotta
In one
round?
go back because I think it's.
I'm
that
thinking. I'm
last one-
thinking like eight. I'm thinking anywhere between like 80 and 100 a round. He throws.
That's wild, dude.
That's a lot.
Yeah,
That's a lot of
that's
punching.
wild. Dude. I have to say.
I mean, I could be wrong. I could, but I'm thinking. I mean, from what I've seen in the last, I'm thinking he's in the 80, 100 round per round mark.
100 punches around. Wow.
Well, keep an eye out for it. The exchanges were crazy. That last fight was insane. Now, like I said, every single fight has gotten.
When Oscar
Yeah,
dropped
nuts.
him and walked right up to him.
Yeah.
I had to, you know, they asked me, a lot of people asked me, what did I tell him? And what I said was, I walked up to him and I was like, get up, don't stay down, get up. Because Wayans, he was a little slit with his mouth.
Yeah, you said
And
that.
he was like, oh, y'all very unprofessional. Like, I was here waiting for mad long. I'm like, dude, I didn't come from around the corner. I drove freaking 2.5 hours, you know, but I'm here. But after everything, you know, after the fight was over and everything, he was actually very respectful, humble, and he's, you know, he's a whole different person. So I respect that. I respect him for that. You know, wish him nothing but the best. But I did say it, you know, you stand in front of me, you're not taking my belt. So outside the ring, we could be cool, but in the ring, the bell rings. Nobody told you to be there.
Nobody told you. That's crazy. All right, fellas. It was a good one. Mike, as usual. Oscar,
Mike.
Thank you for coming on.
AJ, hit me up. I gotta talk.
I can't wait to see it. I can't wait to see it, my man. Yeah, I can't wait to see that Jeep come around the corner.
Yeah.
My dog in there. I love it. Love it.
Where's he at? He's somewhere. I can hear him snoring. I just don't know where he's at.
I was gonna say he's definitely the way he's attached to you. He's at your feet somewhere. He's under you.
Oh no! Look at him right there. Let me show y'all.
Yep. See, right there.
The mascot, baby. Hell yeah.
Wherever Oscar's at, he's in the vicinity.
He goes to the gym every day with me. He goes to the shop with me every day. He toes with me. Everything I do, he does it with me.
Yeah, other dogs
he
are
goes
jealous.
everywhere. I went to the barber shop with. He goes to the barber shop with me. Everything I do, everything you can think of, he does it with me.
That's
and
like
wherever
legit,
they tell me he can't come in.
That's like your legit son now.
Yeah, you're not lying. he picks up my daughter in school with me every day. Everything. I'm telling you, he does everything with me.
That's awesome.
And
that's
whoever doesn't allow him, whoever tells me something about him, they're burning the bridges with me. Nope. Yeah. If he's not accepted, I'm not accepted either.
Hell yeah. I love it.
Is there ever times where he's not accepting?
You know what? I did go to I went to my daughter had she got a certificate or something in school, and we took her out to eat, and we went to the restaurant, and they made a big deal about him going in, and I pulled out his ID, everything, all the documents that states that I need him by my side 24/7, and she still didn't want to let him in. As soon as I mentioned lawyer, they were like, "Don't worry, sir, we'll give you the best table."
Oh yeah.
As soon as I mention a lawyer, I'll be like, "Don't worry about it. I'll just get my lawyer to deal with this." And people don't want lawsuits. Come on. You can't deny him from being anywhere. He's like a legit, like he needs to be with me. Like if I fly in a plane, he's sitting next to me. The seat next to me is his.
He's a full-blown service animal.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. That's awesome. That's awesome. Oh yeah.
So I need him. It's funny because that little snore, like my girl gets mad, my daughter gets mad, my parents get mad when he snores, and I'm like, it's so weird because if I don't hear the snoring, I can't sleep.
I get it. I definitely get that.
For real.
So he comforts you at this point.
Yeah, but at this point, I'm just.
Gordo is he's so chill. Like, is there ever a time where he's like, I don't fuck with this person?
Yeah, of course. There's a couple of people that he's kind of like iffy about. He don't like getting close to them. he growls at them, and I'm like, really, Gordo? Really? What you gonna do?
That's
But
crazy.
he's like that. Like if like say my girl like she plays around and like she tries to hit me, he growls at her, he jumps on her. Like anybody that gets close to me, like tries to attack me, he'll defend me.
Oh yeah.
That's
So you know, but he goes to the gym. Like I was saying, he goes to the gym every day, and he's like he literally sits and he lays there the whole training. So I'm done. There he goes. Right, look, he got up. He know we talking about.
facts. He's like, yo, I heard my name.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I love that, dog.
Even
I want
even
one.
in the gym, like even in the gym, when Louis, because we have a new boxing gym. Louis has a new boxing gym. It's not the same as before. And in this boxing gym, everything is different. It's a lot nicer. It feels more like home. I mean they both did. The old one did too. But even in the gym, he's like, like at the beginning, I told him like I let him know, and he was like, of course, yeah, you're good. Don't worry, you're good. But I was a little iffy about it because a lot of people feel some type of way about having a dog in their buildings and stuff. But
But he's like
it's
not in
different.
the way. He's not super hyper.
No,
He's not
he
all over people. He just chill. He's like you don't even notice him sometimes.
he when he doesn't see me though, it's funny because when he doesn't see me, he starts barking in the gym. So he has to see me. As long as he sees me, we're good.
That's crazy.
So if I put him in a certain place in the gym and he can't see like the other side because in the gym where we're at, we have like the speed bags, the double M bags in one room, and then in the other room we have the heavy bags, the ring. When I'm in the ring room, and I usually put him in the where the double M balls are at, and the speed bags, all that the ways. I put him in that room, but we can see each other. So if he doesn't see me when I'm in the other room, he starts barking. And the guys already know from the gym, like Angel's one of the guys from the gym that he helps out. He tells me all the time, "Oh, it's because he doesn't see you," and it's
That's
true. He
crazy.
doesn't see me. When he don't see
That's
me, he starts
crazy.
barking.
That's unmatched loyalty.
Oh yeah.
That's good though.
He's doing his job. Doing what it's all about, man. That's what it's all about. Well, Oscar,
He
man,
helped me a lot.
thank you again for coming through tonight. I mean, always Team Shamrock, always welcome, my man. You know that. AJ, thank you again for coming through.
No
We still got
problem.
a bunch of these guys to get through. February 23rd, AIC. It's gonna be another monster. I know. I mean, there's not been a bad show out there yet. So get your tickets. Hit Oscar up. Hit my man AJ up.
Hit up Oscar. Don't hit me up.
All right,
Guys.
I'm drained. I'm not delivering tickets. Hit up Oscar.
Scratch that. Don't hit AJ up.
All right, guys.
Take it easy, fellas.
We'll talk
All
to
right,
you.
man.